Something unexpected just cracked the royal storyline wide open, and it came from the last person the tabloids ever thought would shake the table. While the British press has spent years trying to convince the world that Harry and Meghan are floating through life without a single royal ally, Zara Tindall quietly stepped forward and proved that story wrong with one simple move. No speeches, no fuss, no dramatic declarations, just a public collaboration that sent the press scrambling for new talking points. Zara's recent involvement with Nacho Figueras and Delfina Blaquier for a major 2026 international event did more damage to the isolation narrative than any interview the Sussexes have ever done. The moment was effortless on the surface, but the message underneath it was loud enough to echo through every palace hallway. For so long, the tabloids have pushed a dramatic myth. According to them, Harry is supposedly cut off from every cousin he ever had, and Meghan is supposedly wandering around like a royal tumbleweed. The press paints them as two people who were abandoned by the entire family, as if every cousin woke up one morning and said, "Actually, we are done with you." But life as usual is not following the script the tabloids wrote. The real story looks nothing like the fantasy the media has been serving. Family bonds built over decades do not vanish because a reporter is desperate for headlines. You cannot erase childhood spent together, holidays shared, the sweet memories and the chaotic ones, the laughter, the loss, the familiarity. Those things do not disappear because someone at a newspaper needs drama for Monday morning. And this is where Zara becomes a problem for the press. Zara has always been known for being real. No title, no fuss, no palace politics shaping every decision she makes. She has the kind of freedom most royals wish they had. She does not need the institution to define her, and she is not pressured into maintaining some rigid public image created by a committee. She moves with ease, she chooses who she wants to be around, and she keeps her relationships grounded in authenticity. So when Zara stepped onto that sunlit polo field in Australia with Nacho and Delfina, it was not a royal statement crafted by advisors. It was simply Zara being Zara. And that, ironically, is exactly what made it a massive statement. Imagine the scene. Bright Australian sunshine, a relaxed polo event, and no British press lurking behind bushes pretending to be wildlife photographers. In that calm setting, Zara was laughing and talking comfortably with Harry and Meghan's closest friends. No stiff posture, no awkward distance, no calculated attempt to avoid the cameras. Just a natural, warm, human interaction between people who know each other beyond the headlines. That single moment carried more truth than years of tabloid narrative. It confirmed what many have suspected, but the press desperately tried to deny. Harry and Meghan still have family connections, and not just any connections, but meaningful ones. Nacho Figueras is not just a polo partner. He is one of Harry's most loyal supporters. He has defended Harry and Meghan with consistency and conviction, even when it was unpopular to do so. His words have weight because he speaks from real friendship, not PR strategy. For Zara to collaborate with him so openly sent a clear message. She respects Harry's people. She is comfortable standing beside the friends who stood by Harry and Meghan when things became ugly. That alone hit the tabloids like a bucket of cold water. But the biggest shock was her warmth toward Delfina Blaquier. Delfina has been outspoken in her support for Meghan, calling out the unfair, misogynistic and racist attacks that have been normalised in parts of the UK media. She has been protective, honest and loyal. The press expected Zara to keep her distance from anyone who dared defend Meghan publicly. Instead, the photos showed the exact opposite. Genuine smiles, genuine comfort, genuine connection, no tension, no hesitation. The moment flatly contradicted the palace-friendly version of events the tabloids tried to uphold. Zara's behaviour quietly communicated what the press has worked hard to bury. You can support Harry and Meghan and still be welcomed in the royal family. Friendship with them does not exile you from the fold. Zara proved that the narrative of isolation was built on nothing. The public has been told repeatedly that no royal stands with Harry anymore, that every bridge has been burned. Yet there was Zara, building bridges without even trying. What makes this even more powerful is Zara's unique position. She is close to the family, but independent enough not to be constrained by the palace machine. She can attend royal events without being owned by the institution. She can represent the family while still being her own person. She drifts between royal duty and normal life with ease, and that gives her the freedom to choose authenticity. When she stood beside Nacho and Delfina, she did not break protocol. She simply honoured her own heart, and that heart still cares about family. Her presence in Australia did more than challenge a rumour. It exposed the root of the problem. The press needs the Sussexes to look isolated because that storyline sells. They cannot profit from a narrative of unity. They need drama, division, betrayal. They cannot make money if Harry and Meghan have real family bonds. So when Zara walked into the picture, they had no choice but to either ignore it or spin it into something meaningless. But the moment spoke for itself. It showed the world that the younger generation of royals is not interested in keeping these imaginary battles alive. They are not clinging to the outdated structure that insists on unnecessary conflict. They are choosing connection. They are choosing humanity. They are choosing peace over drama. Zara demonstrated that the family is more complex, more nuanced, and more connected than the tabloids want people to believe. Her actions also revealed something deeper. Harry and Meghan are not drifting on the sidelines of society. They are supported globally by people who admire their integrity, their resilience, and the love they share. They are surrounded by friends who defend them, uplift them, and stand by them publicly. And even inside the royal family, behind the noise and the tabloids and the online chatter, there are still relatives who love them, who value them, and who refuse to play along with manufactured narratives. Zara's public alignment with Harry's closest friends is a gentle reminder that truth always finds its way to the surface. The press may push myths, but real life does not bend to their imagination. The Sussexes have not been abandoned. They have not been cast out. They are not wandering alone. They are connected, supported, and firmly rooted in relationships that stand the test of time. And here on the Sussex Squad, we see it clearly. We call out the noise. We uplift the truth. We celebrate the moments the tabloids try so hard to bury. Because family knows family, and energy does not lie. If you enjoyed this breakdown and you love being part of a space that sees through the nonsense and celebrates the real story, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you want to help the channel grow, you can show love through super thanks or buy me a coffee. Your support keeps independent commentary alive and helps us keep shining light on the truth. Thank you for rocking with this channel. Thank you for supporting independent voices. And thank you for being part of this amazing community. Until next time, family.